morning and welcome to Bloom and Politan. I'm Vinny Politan.
And I'm Lisa Bloom. Melanie McGuire is on trial for the bizarre murder of her husband, William. The fertility nurse is accused of drugging, shooting, and dismembering the victim. She then allegedly packed his body parts into suitcases and threw them into the Chesapeake Bay. After a parade of prosecution witnesses and stacks of evidence, defense attorneys are preparing to take their turn. McGuire's lawyers are hoping to show that she was framed.
Well, in this case, now, you're talking about a situation where it seems, at least there's some evidence, that both spouses may have been cheating on one another. They had children. I want to bring in Stacy Phillips, family law attorney and a trial attorney from California. Stacy, talk to us about the emotions that are involved, because you've got to deal with this all the time in divorce cases where you've got spouses cheating on each other and it's obvious that things are falling apart. Talk to us about the range of emotions that you have experienced with clients that you've had. Obviously not murderers, but how do you see those emotions and the rage and the anger that's associated with a breakup, especially when there's children involved?
Well, and some of my clients or former clients have turned into murderers. I did have a client I fired because something wasn't sitting right with me, and a few years later she killed herself and her 3 kids.
Oh.
The ultimate in divorce is, you know, I wrote a book called Divorce. It's all about control, how to win the emotional, psychological, and legal wars. And the ultimate issue is control, and what is the ultimate control? Killing somebody. Because your rage is so profound and your inability to control your situation is so profound that nice people do bad things. That's my saying is, in divorce, good people do bad things, and in criminal situations, bad people, are on their best behavior. And here we have a crossover, or potentially a crossover.
The question always arises in these cases with spousal murder, why not just get a divorce? Why not just get a divorce? I mean, is the divorce itself such a painful situation, and that someone could somehow conceive that murder is a better strategy?
Well, it's certainly faster. People think they can get away with it, but it's more the rage that builds up. Divorce is a long process, and if I'm not mistaken, in this situation, she didn't file for divorce until several weeks after he disappeared.
Right.
And I don't know if, in fact, she was guilty, if that was part of her ploy, or she figured she may as well make it look good. Very interesting. I find it fascinating that she passed the polygraph. That says something very profound to me. And I've noticed around the country that seems to be the case now, that there's a fight to have negative polygraphs, or somebody who passes them, be admitted into evidence. And my guess is in the next several years we're going to see development in polygraphs, and maybe they will be admitted.
Yeah, so either she's innocent or she's so calm, cool, and collected, lying on the polygraph, that she's a sociopath. I think those are the only 2 choices. We got to keep in mind this poor man was brutally murdered, his body hacked up and put in his, you know. So I'm so sensitive to attacking the victim. It doesn't matter what he did in life. Certainly, he didn't deserve any outcome.
What's the result in front of a jury of women? James Ronco, do you think this is a good defense strategy? You've got mostly women on that jury, and now you're going to paint the picture of this victim being a cheating man.
Absolutely. I think it's a great strategy. Take away possible sympathy. It's better than having men on the jury and then attack the man, who might get defensive. People generally, you know, you relate to people who are like you, men to men, women to women.
Stacy, Stacy, please, like, women are going to say it's okay to kill somebody and chop him up because he's had an affair. Please.
Well, I think it's the only antidote they can use to her allegedly having an affair.
I don't even get Stacy on my side. I don't
believe
you
got to even the playing field.
On the jury
Bloom
does
is
not
alone
matter.
on her little island this morning. Time now to take our first look at today's